watching them as well. I do have a little treat here. You guys like my blue line flag? Evan Bowles said that the camera is straighter than he is. That's funny. Evan, come on, Evan. That was pretty good. I was trying to straighten out my camera, and Evan said that the camera was straighter than he is. That's hilarious. I love it. So I got a little button on the gimbal that can
all right, everybody.
I can do it.
I'm waiting for Leon Valley to come on. Right now we got Jack Miller's stream up. He's on scene. New council members are being sworn in. So hopefully absolute power corrupts absolutely positively doesn't show up. We all know Blackmore might show up. I am streaming from home right now because most of these things, they get thrown in, and like I said, you know, this is TX Sheepdog stream. I'll turn the volume up shortly. So hopefully things will go on as planned. Right now, this is all credit to him. You all are more than welcome to go to his channel if you want. Falling Bomb, hello. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'm waiting for their stream to go online. Leon Valley is notorious for not putting things up on schedule. Excuse me.
Take whatever we know. Well, take whatever we know here and multiply it by 100. It's bad. Yeah, it's that bad. Almost Park. Unfortunately, it's a madhouse.
Hold on, guys. Bear with me. Let me see if they put up their meetings. Nope, it hasn't shown it yet. But since we're here, we might as well check out their agenda. And guys, please bear with me. You know, slow computer and internet. Anyhow, 6 p.m. my time. Call to order. Determine a quorum and present Pledge of Allegiance. To the United States, yes, not to them. Then we have Judge Oscar Cason will administer oath of office. You know, certificate of election to council, yada, yada, yada.
Well, this is what I'm thinking. I'm looking, and I was over there because I want to catch that. But then I'm thinking I want to catch the screen without having to move, you know? But then I'm thinking,
but yeah, just their normal BS, guys. This might be a short meeting.
If that's cool with you, you'll be here and then I'll be there. Yeah, you don't even have to move anything because I won't be sitting down.
But yeah, guys, like I said, they might not post this up on their website.
Thank you. Thank you. That way I'm not blocking anybody behind me. Trying to be considerate. Thank you.
Because as you guys can see there, they usually have a video right in that area where you guys see my arrow sitting. But since it's not there, but that's okay. We have Jack, aka Sheepdog, on scene. Oh, look who it is. Blackmore. But yeah, guys, hold on. I'm enlarging the screen here. Remember, all credit goes to Jack. And that's his head that you guys are going to be seeing. Now, the guy in the suit with the coat on his arm, I believe that to be Blackmore. He's a real a-hole. He likes to shine cameras and lights into cameras. Yeah. And as Jack just put up a sign that says, "You can't fix stupid." Oh, there it is. That sounds right for Blackmore. And there is a Blackmore in every city, guys. Every city. So remember all, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down. It don't matter. You can support the channel by viewing it. Thumbs up, thumbs down is a good way to view it. To show sorry, a little confused here on the mind. Mind ain't going through with the tongue. It's a great way to show support to my channel by giving the thumbs up, thumbs down, comments. Yeah, the guy that's closest to Jack now, the one with the beard, I think he's being sworn in. Ever since Joe Savaggio has been fired. Yes, I tried putting in several records requests on that. But Leon Valley has given the Desert Goat nothing but the runaround. Okay, it looks like they're about ready to go online. Let's see if they have the video up and ready. I doubt it because, well, it's Leon Valley. Oh, they do. All right, guys. Hold on. Bear with me. Okay, guys. Desert Goat is about to go fully online. But yeah, guys, like I said, they're notorious for not getting things done. Blackmore's not there. TX Sheepdog 72. Now the TX Sheepdog is all one word, followed by 72. He's there. He's on scene. And remember, a thumbs up, a thumbs down. Viewing my channel is a great way to support it. I do accept donations if you are so moved to do so. Any and all donations can get me to places such as this. But yeah, guys, they got about 3 minutes. So, what do you all think? Do you think Leon Valley will get their act together, or do you think they're going to go after the new guys? Personally, I think Leon, the bad council is going to go after the new ones that are getting sworn in today. Yes, guys, you heard me correct. A couple of people are being sworn in. But yeah, 2 more minutes, guys. 2 minutes and counting down. I would play the final countdown for you guys, but the last time I played a song, somebody had gave me a copyright warning on it. But it has been confirmed. A couple people are being sworn in today. All right, guys. We are on the final stretch. Will they go on time, or will they make us wait a few minutes? But yes, guys. Always film your public officials. A lot of them don't like it, but they're going to have to deal with it sooner or later. Hold on. Let me refresh this, guys. Thank you. And let me get this up where I can see it. Thank you, 214. Okay. Volume up, volume up. And as you guys can see, there we go. Now we got volume.
No, okay, we're ready to roll. Okay, everybody. Good evening and welcome to the City of Leon Valley City Council regular meeting. Today is Tuesday, May 18th, 2021, and we're so glad all of you could join us this evening. We do have a quorum. All City Council members are present. It's approximately 6 o'clock, and I'm going to ask outgoing Councilmember David Edwards, even though he said it the last time, to lead us in the pledge, because this will be your last meeting. So if you'll please join Dr. Edwards. Thank you.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible.
All right, Falkenbaum, thank you for the update.
Thank you. Okay, before we begin, first of all, if you could please silence your cell phones, but the big news is the mask wearing. So the governor issued an order this afternoon. It actually doesn't go into effect until May 21st, but it's going to be optional if you want to wear your mask or if you don't. I think most of us are fully vaccinated, but anyway, that'll be your call today. But as of May 21st, we cannot require it. So anyway, so as you can see, all the council members opted not to put their mask on. So I completely get it. It's kind of weird, but it's freeing, isn't it? All right. Well, good evening and welcome to the recognition of outgoing Councilmember David Edwards and the installation of newly elected council members Benny Martinez, Jed Hefner, and Will Bradshaw. We're going to take the presentations in reverse order. And I would like to begin by asking Councilmember David Edwards to come forward to be recognized. Thank you. Thank you. Is that a test? Okay. Dr. Edwards, good evening and welcome. You were appointed in December to serve through May of 2021, and you chose not to run again. But we want to thank you for helping our city through this transition, bringing
And
your
costing
4
them a lot of
years
money
of prior council experience and knowledge.
from
Dr. Edwards
lawsuits.
served from 2015 to 2019 to the dais these last 6 months, and you've been a tremendous asset to our community. Thank you.
Yeah,
We wish
more
you
like a
all the best.
liability.
As you know, as I know, you want to travel more and have a little bit more freedom than being tied down to 2 meetings a month. And we can certainly understand that. But you will stay connected to our city by giving back, by serving on the Capital Facilities Committee. So we thank you for that. So here is a token of our appreciation for your service and dedication. And we're certainly going to miss your leadership. Let me show you this little bag that Sandra has put together for you, and we thank Sandra Postle for doing that. So this is the main thing. It's a cutting board with the City of Leon Valley stamped on it. I thought that I have one that says the Rileys, so I thought that would be kind of cool.
That's great. Thanks.
Other goodies. So,
Okay, thank you.
would you like to say a few words? Thank you.
Well, I think I said it last time, that it was a great honor for me to be able to serve the citizens of Leon Valley, and I appreciate all of the citizens who are our bosses for giving me this chance.
Bullshit.
And I think we have a good group on the council now, and I think we just keep moving in the right direction. And I'll be available to help if needed, and especially I've enjoyed working with the mayor these years, and all the other folks on the council also.
Good morning, Hilton.
I wish you guys all the best. Thanks.
Thank you. Let's give them a round of applause. All righty. So if you'll take a seat, and then we'll ask the newly elected council members. We have Council Benny Martinez, place 1, if you'll come forward. Councilmember Jed Hefner, place 3, if you'll come forward. And Councilmember Will Bradshaw, if you'll come forward. And I'd like to introduce Judge Oscar Cason, Judge Cason. If you'll come forward, I just wanted to say a few things. I think we decided to swear all of them in at one time rather than individually. So it's with deep honor an appreciation that I introduced to the Leon Valley community, the Honorable Judge Oscar Cason. Judge Cason has served with honor and dignity
Yeah, it
as a
looks
judge
like
in
she's
Bear
wearing a
County
diaper.
since 2002, first serving as judge of County Court at Law Number 9, followed by serving as associate probate judge for 10 years in actually handling the mental health docket. Now that is a real challenge, and I give that to you, Your Honor. Currently, Judge Cason is serving his first term as Bear County Probate Court Judge in place.
Yeah, probate.
He's elected for a 4-year term. So
Emphasis on bait.
Right. Judge Cason was actually born in Laredo. I thought, Judge, aren't you from San Antonio? He said, no, I was born in Laredo, and served in the Marine Corps, as you could tell with his button on his robe. He's married to his beautiful wife, Melissa Cason, who serves as Executive Vice President of Communities in Schools, a nonprofit organization in San Antonio. So, Your Honor, you know what it takes to get elected, and you definitely have this in common with these 3 gentlemen this evening. So let me turn over
right, ladies and gentlemen.
to Judge Cason.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Benny's
Thank
back.
you, Your Honor.
And I got to tell you, for all the great positions there are in politics, there is no greater position than the foundation, the cornerstone. And that's city council, because it begins here. And the possibilities are endless. So it really is my honor to do this for you. Okay. So each of you raise your right hand. In the name and by the authority of the state of Texas, please repeat after me. I, state your name, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will faithfully execute the duties of the office of City Council Place, of the state of Texas, and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States.
214. No, I haven't.
And of this state, so help me God. Congratulations, gentlemen. True public service. I now introduce to you official council members.
Shibling?
And if you guys hear a buzzing, it's their equipment, not the goats.
While we're waiting for the judge to finish signing those certificates, I have another certificate to present to each of the council members. This is I'm going to read it. Okay. Each of them have received a certificate that says, in the name and by the authority of the state of Texas, this is to certify that at a general election held on May 1st, 2021, Benny Martinez, Jed Hefner, and Will Bradshaw were duly elected to Council Place 1, 3, and 5. In testimony whereof I have hereunto signed my name and caused the seal of the Texas notary to be affixed at the City of Leon Valley this 18th day of May, 2021. Chris Riley, signature presiding officer. So again, let's give them a round of applause. Edge, would you like to say something? And we'd love for you to stay for this short reception that we're going to have. And she wants a picture of everybody. Your Honor, come on. And then I know the counselors would like to say a few words, and I want to give them that opportunity before we recess for the reception. So, Your Honor, please come forward.
If I could tell you all anything, and I mean this from my heart, an old judge told me this when I first became judge. Public service needs to be more than a campaign slogan. It needs to be a way of life. And with that, you will serve honorably.
Those are very wise words. Thank you. All right, so she's going to... Oh, you already took the picture? Oh. All right, so let me give the microphone to each one of our newly elected council members and ask them if they'd like to say a few words.
Thank you, Mayor. I want to thank the voters who had faith in me to be their voice on City Council. A special thanks to my friends that helped me with my campaign and the time and effort it took to get me elected. Let us not seek the one faction or the other faction's answer, but the right answer. Let us not seek to fix the blame for the past. Let us accept our own responsibility for the future. That's a quote by John F. Kennedy. I will not dwell on the past events that have plagued our city, but with your thoughts, ideas, and guidance, we can move our city into a prosperous, respected city it once was. Thank you.
So just wanted to say thank you. It's been a real honor to serve over the last 6 months, and humbling to receive the endorsement of our citizens to continue to serve for the next 2 years. So I'm very thankful. I'll echo what Mr. Martinez said. You know, we can't do this without input from our citizens, and you guys are our boss. So hold us accountable, help us guide our city in the direction that it needs to go into the future. My kids are sitting over here, and I look at them and I think of our future, and the future not just of our city but of our country, and so I want to model for them a life of service. So that's why I'm here. Thank you for the trust you placed in me, and I'm going to do my best to never know.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to step out for a few seconds.
I'll be real quick. I just want to thank everybody.
Oh, Miss Mac. Hello. Sorry I missed you.
I think we have an awesome city council that really does care about the city we live in our community, and it's exciting. There's a lot of things coming down the pipeline. We hope that we will continue to work for you, and we welcome, as Councilor Hefner said, welcome your input and feedback, and hope to grow our city and make positive changes in the future. Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right. So at approximately 6:14, we will recess, and please join your newly elected council, plus our old councilors, Councilor Orozco and Councilor Stevens, and everyone outside in the foyer for a short reception. It'll probably be no more than 15 minutes because, as you can see, we have a full agenda. All righty. So we stand in recess. Thank you.
Okay, guys, since they are in recess, let's go see if Sheepdog is online, because we all know that the City Council will take their sweet time on wasting money. But yeah, sounds about right. 214 Cajun. So yes, guys, please bear with me. Like I said, I got a slow computer. It is it's more of a notebook computer than anything. Can't really afford one of those good computers. yeah, another executive. Well, I'm not going to call it what they call it. I'm going to call it they went to paying wasting money season. So here's sheepdogs. They went to money wasting session. So like I said, guys, please bear with me. If there was another way that I could actually switch, I mean, if I had the whole setup like these guys do, I would definitely have it where, I can just switch it from one to another, but
Body from time to time. That's all. Absolutely. Thank you. Otra vez. Let's take a tour, guys.
so this is Sheepdog's channel right now.
They have some
Welcome to
food.
him.
Got some cupcakes, some drinks.
I saw them in the couple hours ago.
Isn't that cool? Yeah. They said that about 15 minutes they're going to have a reception, so we like about a 15-minute break. Excuse me, I'm just going to go that way.
Agreed,
I think I'm going to
Cason.
step outside. Oh, there's music. I don't want to get copyright striked. No. There was
But yeah, guys, that's a new tactic
some music playing out front.
that
They
they're
wasn't
trying
doing-
on us. Is copyright striking.
That on purpose. You're just bored, probably. I'd be listening.
And I do apologize for the buffering. I'm not sure if it's on. I think it's on his end.
Listening to music out there too.
But yeah, guys, Jack and them are way better at this content stuff than I am. I find that I talk way too much. Hilton Blackmore, Blake Blackmore. I think he got upset because his favorite boot to lick was fired. I mean, that happens when usually people like him, they go when their favorite boot, their favorite master gets let go. I believe Blackmore's there. I'm not sure. But yeah, guys, I'm just waiting for them to come back. They're still in recess. You know, wasting our hard-earned money. I mean, well, that's what they do. Hopefully, the new guys, they can gain up on them and make them fly right. Oh yeah, Red Shoe Guy. Oh, he's nothing but a fudging liar. The last time I was down there in person, I caught him without his mask on camera. Then he turns around and lies about it just seconds after being caught on camera. Yeah. But like I said, guys, I do apologize. Yeah, well, I'm not sure if it's his end or my end. This thing. That's giving me trouble. Ugh. I hate it when their stupid things can't keep up, you know? Which means I have to go the long route to get them right back up. Let's see. Oh, come on. I just had it up. Ah, there it is. I mean, me personally, I think their whole recess thing, putting it up, is kind of pointless. But yeah, guys, we know how Leon Valley is. A few of them got upset because nobody likes him, and it's quite obvious. Yeah. Well, Hilton, I use Streamlabs. It's not the best thing to film with, but it works well on my phone. And I can actually, every time I'm out there and you see me live streaming from my phone, it's because of StreamYards. StreamYards is what I film with. And like I said, I would love to be out there filming, but a lot of these people, they'll tell me, okay, be ready. You know, we're all going out. And I'm ready 2 hours beforehand. And they forget about it. And it's like, hey, did you forget something? But yeah, StreamYards, you can do that. There's the free part, which you got so many hours that you can put on it. And then there's, if you certain, if you wish to go longer, you have to go pay for it. But yeah, it's just a mess. And keep in mind the whole StreamYards and all that, that's coming out of my pocket. You know, YouTube does not pay me nothing. I mean, it's literally coming out of what limited income I got. Yeah, falling bomb, that's funny. But yeah. Is that falling bomb? Is that like back in the day with A-Track? Or is that more like old discontinued military phones? But yeah, as you guys can see, oh, well, their 15 minutes isn't up yet. It's coming up quick, guys. I mean, it would be nice if they actually stop wasting taxpayers' money and actually gone like, okay, you know, 15 minutes was our max, but we did it in 8. But we all know that's not going to happen. But yeah, I'm not sure on everybody's age there, but yeah, when I say A-Track, that's pretty much one of those age check questions. A-Tracks were a little before my time, but I know what they are. A 4-track, oh, that's something to see. Yeah, my generation, guys, is the whole cassette tape. I mean, yeah, then it went from cassette tapes to CDs. Now it's the MP3 or whatever, the smartphones. I mean, yeah, they say technology is supposed to improve society. Yeah, have you took a look at society? Ah, falling bombs. So then you know what I'm talking about then. Yeah. Like the vinyl records. Oh, they're back on, guys. Woo!
Hey, we're going to continue. Let's see. Counselor Hefner. Okay. He disappeared. You can't hear the audio? Oh, that's too bad. Well, we're going to fix that. Okay. So we have now reconvened at 6:31 on Tuesday, May 18th after our reception. And thank y'all so much for just
I'm
being
sure
here
Benny
and
thanks you
celebrating
for
this
keeping a
momentous
seat
occasion
warm.
with the newly elected council members. Before we go to the presentations, I just want to briefly summarize the rules of decorum. Just the main thing is, let's treat each other with respect and dignity, and let's not interrupt. And if you do want to speak, we want to hear from you. That is something that we very much value here in Leon Valley and in these chambers. Just if you'll please raise your hand, and that includes the council and the staff, so that I, as presiding officer, may recognize you. And I'll do my best. Sometimes I have a counselor that just kind of raises their hand back here, and so I know they want to speak, but I see that other people want to speak out in the chamber, so we'll just do the best we can. Anyway, I think that's about it. I just think we all know how to behave.
Don't break
So
that gavel, that achy breaky gavel.
So let me move then.
The mayor
to,
just might
5.1.
go
We have a
insane.
follow-up
Yeah.
presentation from a
Goat parody,
couple months
guys.
ago. Presentation and discussion by Ann Berger and Trecken of Hilltop Securities on the final numbers for Texas General Obligation Refunding Bonds, Series 2021. And we have
Whoa, look at those legs. Lady,
Welcome.
get a tan on them.
And with a lot of good news. Okay, now that's off. Yeah.
Autotron, hello.
Excellent. Thank you.
Or should I say aloha?
Council members, it's a pleasure to be back before you again this evening. Thank you for having me here. I'm really excited to.
Oh, and they went black.
Refunding and,
Okay, here they are.
A couple of slides I'd like to discuss. First thing I'd like to do is to actually talk about the rating update. When we put together the timetable of events, one of the items on there was that whenever you access the capital markets, you go back to the rating agency and they take another comprehensive look at the city. So the city is rated by Standard & Poor's, and they presented to your staff a pretty extensive list of
PDF, hello.
that they generally look at. They look at
It's been a minute since you've been on.
They look at finances, they look at the economy, and they look at management and governance. And all of those topics.
Okay, guys, let's recap here.
After that, after we and your staff did an excellent
Crooked
job,
councilman gets voted out. Benny's back. That's right. Benny is back.
All of the information that they had requested, and then we had a conference call where we walked through it, although it was actually a pretty brief.
No sign of Blackmore.
2 or 3 follow-up
I guess his favorite
So I'd
boots
really
to
like
lick
compliment your
is
staff on what an excellent
the
job
reason
you
he
did
decided not
in
to show
providing
up.
this information and being so responsive. I think this is extremely important because when the rating agencies look at Leon Valley, they're not just looking at you and comparing you to other cities in Bexar County or even other cities in the state of Texas. In particular, after the market dislocation in 2008, they are comparing you to entities all across the country. And they make sure when this goes to committee, and the committee has 5 analysts on it, that at least one is from out of state, so they can make sure that they have that continuity. And I thought that
Well, they're going to have
the most important comments
a better
out of
credit
the
rating
report. Your rating
in about
AA was reaffirmed with a stable outlook.
20
They said
years
that
after the
rating
lawsuits are
reflects
done.
the strong economy, strong management, adequate budget
Bullshit.
performance,
Bullshit.
very strong budget flexibility, very strong liquidity, very strong debt and contingent liability profile, and strong institutional framework. So Standard & Poor's has to be completely neutral in this process, and they are doing a peer analysis from a national perspective. And I believe to get these kind of comments and the high AA rating that the city has is a tremendous compliment to the city council and to the staff that you have. They talked about, in particular, the strong institutional framework. They look at embedded policies, embedded practices, and they talked about your financial policies and practices are very strong when they looked at them.
I'm not sure about that last part.
Balance that you have. They talked about your liquidity. And so many of the
In their opinion, Leon's Valley Liquid.
You're targeting fund balance and you're maintaining fund balance. It's not just
their whole thing can't be at 59.3.
It helps you when you access the market with such a
There's no
high
way.
rating of a AA. So congratulations, and
I kind of wonder if they took in the effect of the possibility of being sued. Because I believe there's a couple of current lawsuits still out due to
so it's a very comprehensive review.
Joe being fired.
Thank you very much. And
I'm sorry, Mayor, did you have
me. I always have a question, but we've had this rating for quite some time, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and there is one rating above this. It's usually for larger cities, AAA, right? AAA. Okay.
Yeah, falling bomb. That day was messed up.
For generally larger cities, right? Especially where they focus on the economy.
That day was definitely messed up.
So generally, that is where you do see the AAA ratings. But what is interesting is
But yeah, just remember, guys.
So low, the difference in interest rates between
everything I use as far as sharing this stuff.
And hopefully, I believe you'll see that in the results.
It is coming out of my pocket, so thumbs up, thumbs down, views are good.
Right? And that we still
a little bit of donation will help even things out if you're so moved to, but you don't have to.
Thank you for highlighting that, Mayor.
Because as usual, I'm happy with the views.
The city's stable economy, even during the COVID-19 pandemic, very strong reserves and stable financial.
Yeah, falling on that. That was funny on it. Yeah, we got insurance for that.
Well, and I think what that shows is that you were positioned going into it so that you were able to
kind of makes you wonder how they're handling it now.
Thank you.
So looking at the actual debt service savings, just a reminder, we refunded 2 of your outstanding bond issues, the public property finance contractual obligations in the amount of about $530,000. And that one did have a little bit higher coupons in the 4.2 to 4.75. But we also refunded your 2012 certificates of our general obligation bonds, which had coupons only ranging from 2% to 3.25%. And the callable amount was $5,710,000. So in looking at your summary of the savings, the gross savings were $580,000.
But yeah, guys, at any time you guys find this boring, let me know.
The savings is $52,425. The true interest
because it's just we all know that what they're showing now is just straight out bullshit.
$537,000, and our present value benefit ratio.
because they're not showing the whole truth,
So let's
especially
compare
due
that.
to
When I was before you,
lawsuits and all that other
and our
stuff.
projections were as of March 3rd. We projected the par amount would be $6,210,000, and it was only $5,775,000. We projected that the gross savings would be $443.5 thousand dollars, and in reality, it was $580,000. We projected on a net present value basis that it'd be 408, and it was 500.
But I really don't think they're going to show their losses on lawsuits due to their corruption.
And we thought that the true interest cost would be a 1.74, and you were able to achieve a 1.17. And when we look at that, that's a 57 basis point differential. When we look at the gross savings, they were about 30% higher than our projections. When we looked at the net present value savings, it was about
Of course it's going to be higher.
higher than what we
You guys were
projected,
doing a lot of
and the
civil
savings
rights
were 2 basis points
violations.
higher, resulting
Then
in
you
a
tried to cover it up.
3.5 increase over what the
Poorly covered
So
up.
this is a combination of a couple of things.
It's
One,
like
I think
hiding behind a
I may tell you, I
fishnet
think to be very conservative. I would
and
always
saying,
rather come back
haha,
and
you
have
can't see me.
reality be better than what the
It's like,
projections are.
yeah, we can
But
see
a
you.
couple of
No,
things
you can't.
happened.
Hiding behind the
Started to see
fishnet. You can't see
interest
us.
rates move up. If you'll remember,
Dude,
when
it's
I was
see-through.
here, we had
No, it's
one
not.
week where it was like a 27 basis point
Sounds about
jump
right for 'em.
in BVI. So we took
It's
that into
pretty bad
consideration
when you got
when we were
people like
working
that
on
with
numbers.
college
Well, they ended up coming
degrees.
back down, and the particular week that we priced,
A lot
saw,
more
a very nice
educated than I am.
movement in our market. So
I'm just a poorly
preparation and
educated
timing and a
Neanderthal.
bit of luck, it all helps. So,
And I can still do
just
better.
real quickly, with historically low interest rates, you were able to achieve savings even though the original.
You know what, guys? This
on the
is
GO bonds were
annoying the
very
hell
high.
out of me.
We'd like to express our
Um,
appreciation to your staff
Anyhow,
and consultants, because we could not have
thank you all for
accomplished
coming in,
support.
joining me on my
Being
birthday,
responsive to
seeing the corrupt Leon Valley Council meeting, especially with them swearing in a new council person. Hilton agreed. Degrees don't mean crap. It's like the wilderness survival skills that I have. It took me years and real world, out there in the bush experience, not no college education. And every college kid that tried doing what I did, man, they can barely last like 36 hours, not even a full 2 days. Thank you, Falling Bomb. But yeah, Hilton, it's the same thing like with driver's license. Just because they give you a stupid piece of plastic saying you can drive, don't mean you can drive. But anyhow, as I was saying, thank you guys for joining in with me on my birthday. And as usual, sharing is caring. Always be a good neighbor, no matter how far or how close they may be. Always be a good neighbor. So I'm going to sign off, and with what little money I scrounged together, I'm going to go down and give myself something to celebrate my birthday with. So good luck all. Have a good morning, good evening, afternoon, day, whatever it may be in your area. See y'all later, and remember, if you're so moved to, feel free to donate. Night all.